Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another magical moon message. Moon in Taurus, Sun in Leo. The last time the moon was in Taurus, the sun just entered Leo, and now the moon is back in Taurus. And so, this third quarter square, relative to the talent show that was the new moon, and the full moon that completed the talent show, and the judges deliberated. Well, now the judges are done deliberating. It's time to get results. What are the results of your appearance on this talent show? Okay? What are the physical, practical, tangible results and evidence of the nature and quality of the energy you generated and manifested and completed throughout Aquarius and now have finished harvesting? This is everything over the next couple of days that you are set to actually experience. I got hit up by a Sun in Taurus king. Shout out to Coach Kair. He's in town. If any of you experience stuff like that, like the moon is in Taurus and a Taurus is hitting you up, you know what I'm saying? The moon's in Leo, a Leo hits you up. Stuff like that is an important affinity. So, you know, the message of the moon could be played through by people who have these energies. But what's very key here is the 10th house notion with Uranus, with Mars, with the North Node to the Sun in Leo is manifesting this platform of success that will enable you independent and individual wealth to harvest and harness based off of what you have sown, hence what you're going to reap. So this is going to provide considerable financial breakthrough for many of you, and that might actually be experienced first as a loss. Maybe a financial loss that as you get through that will lead into greater breakthrough. And for some of you, that could just be great financial gain. The distinction between what others value. You have people who value image and vanity and pride. And then you have people who value actual virtues like chastity, like temperance, like patience, you know, things that actually matter. This is going to be expressly shown to where someone on the surface can have all these material things, but they don't value the right things. And they're going to pale in comparison to someone who doesn't have that much material things, but they value the right things. We say all sorts of bullshit like money does buy happiness or you need to know what to buy. That's not really true or untrue. It's an illusion. Okay, anything physical or material does not last forever. It's the things that are invisible that last forever. These are the treasures you're building in heaven. Okay, so that's not to say to just forsake whatever value you have materially. It's to the extent with which you value material things over non-material things and virtues that really reveal how much toxicity and sabotage you are wrapping yourself in. This is not some positive message that I'm saying for you to be like, oh, value the things that matter. I'm saying your willingness to count what you value and call yourself out and take accountability will actually differentiate you from those who actually thrive this transit versus get set back because their own values are holding them back. Especially many of us, you know, during this period are coming of age. We're breaking through into greater completions and cycles with the connection of Venus that's now getting ready to move into Leo. Your willingness to hold steadfast and courageous to what you are worth is very important. You just put on a star-studded performance through this talent show, and now you're coming into the rewards and the results. The rewards from career is the 11th house. That's moon in Gemini. But the actual reward, the actual career success is now. So look forward to unconventional, unexpected windfalls of income. The success you're allocating here is to save, not to splurge. Some people will come into this bonus and splurge it. And so the period they need to save, they splurged it. Others of you will save it and strengthen what you have gotten so that you can now use it for the next cycle. You harvest the results of this cycle so that you can use it for next cycle. Some people splurge it. This happens every month, whether it's a little or a lot. That little can go a long way. So make sure you're in a position to allocate accordingly and appropriately from this third quarter square to the balsamic phase leading into the new moon in Virgo. So that basically in a nutshell is the basic mathematics behind this 10th house transit. This is going to bring a complete, total completion of karma and the turning point that comes into the acquisition of your value. Many people have looked at you and because of their own inability to recognize worth, have misjudged your value based on a superficiality of material surface level things. You have awakened to the fact that the magnanimity and the totality of who you are is not expressed physically. The sum total of your physicality represents an infinitesimal small percentage of the totality of what and who you are, in that you exist interconnectedly, holistically connected with the whole beyond just your physical vessel. You have people who know that. You have people who don't know that and trap themselves into this physical material reality, following reductionist, materialist bullshit and philosophies and claims. Any kind of science or rhetoric out there that does not acknowledge your soul or spirit as a real thing outside of you just having a physical body is bullshit. No matter what quote unquote experts stand behind it, you still have a lot of people pushing this bullshit ideology. And you know, it's not a surprise anxiety and mental illnesses skyrocket when you don't acknowledge the realm of spirit, when you don't acknowledge the realm of cursed spirits, demons, angels, even fairies. These are going to be the small, minute differences that, you know, create more chaos instead of setting yourself above chaos. But I just try to break down simply a very heavily complex, nuanced topic. The point of me really saying this is that in your understanding of what it is you represent and who it is you are, many of you are coming to accept the intensity of the fact that you exist. You have a spirit. Your spirit is unique than any other spirit here. And now that this is manifesting in a tangible way, you're getting ready to experience, especially coming into Moon in Gemini and Virgo season, the complete change of the way people see you. You're going to start to see more than ever, people realize that they were wrong about how they judged you. It doesn't mean people who didn't like you will suddenly like you. It just means that certain people will realize that you are way more valuable than they knew how to judge initially. Many of you with this Uranian energy are bringing into physical materiality concepts, aspects of yourself, ideas, ideals that really have never been seen before. There's never been a real context for how to make sense of this. You're courageous and revolutionary enough to bring this in through you. And so at first, many people didn't even know how to compute it. Many people didn't know how to fit it into the box of what they live, but you exist outside of the box. That's why you think outside the box. That's why you're a genius. And so this transit is going to completely unlock, more so than ever, the deeper acceptance of the fact that you got it like that. You're going to really look forward to people, especially with the mutable sign game changers that happen, changing the way they look at you, changing the way they see what it is you produce, seeing that, oh wow, a lot of you was hidden in plain sight. A lot of stuff that people needed from you and wanted from you, they didn't even realize you had it because it didn't look like the way they thought it was supposed to look like. Hence, Uranian innovation. These are realizations people all around the world are making culturally, especially as simple as the CDC backtracking and saying, hey, remember how we demonized you for saying the truth about COVID? Well, you guys were right. Just like we knew we were going to say, we're like, who didn't call this? Okay, and I'm not going to make it about that because it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than vaccines. It's way bigger than the CDC. That's just like one small fraction of everything that's happening. The bigger thing is you, the revolution of you, and the claiming of this power and now value and now courage. So this moon in Taurus is going to be lit. This moon in Aries is lit, but this moon in Taurus is going to manifest the understanding of the ascension of your character into its higher value. Now Mars is getting ready to go into Gemini. So you're going to be more clear on how to ground the direction of this assertion and action. But this is also going to help you understand how much more valuable you are. And with the square to Saturn and the Sun, how much more to maintain and defend that value in the form of naysayers who still doubt. Unlike the beginning of this transit where you just got on stage, now the judges have deliberated and seen you got it like that. So now you have actual tangible proof and facts to be like, no, bitch, I do got it like that. You're hating. Okay, like here's the proof, bitch. Like, and then we're gonna go into Virgo season and there's just gonna be receipts all day. Okay. What's up, man?
Hey, bro, what's happening?
Shout out to you.
You on live right now?
Shout out to Peso. Yup. Leo season.
You on live?
Yep, I'm recording.
You pop up.
All right, I'll be done in like 4 minutes, but you come through.
You pop up right now?
Yeah. So that's my dude Peso, resident Leo. He's gonna be coming down. In conclusion, though, I just really want to note that the value and effort you bring into what's manifesting is going to now be everything that you change your reality with moving forward into Virgo. So take stock of what you've built, take stock of what's grown. The trine the moon will make to Pluto and the sextile to Neptune will manifest now a lot more concrete, grounded understanding of intuitions and intuitive hits that you've been receiving and manifesting. And I mean, it's just going to really move forward to be very inspirational. So we've reached the end of this Leo season. This is you coming into the results of the talent show, and moving forward, you'll know how to change your ideas around how to express this value and victory. Okay, this is a consolidation and harvest of everything you've worked hard to charge up for, and it's time to actually eat from those fruits. All right, it's time to actually reap what we've sowed. And I hope you enjoy this moving forward, especially because of how, powerful and bold and amazing this is going to put you in a position to take from, the fruits that you're reaping and see the quality of it and be prepared to now introduce that into this real social Virgo dynamic. Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this magical moon message. And until next time, be prepared for the unexpected breakthrough with the moon, Uranus, Mars, and the North Node aligning this with the destiny of what you're meant to manifest. Peace out.